Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. First of all, we offer praise and gratitude to Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala, and don't forget to send our prayers and greetings to the Prophet Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. And don't forget, I want to say thank you to my lecturer. Okay, let me introduce myself. Hello, my name is Lisda Syabaniah. Here I will present my essay which discusses sexual harassment. In this regard, the number of cases sexual harassment in Indonesia is high. Sexual harassment is unwanted sex-related approaches, including requests for sex and other behaviors that verbally or physically refer to sex. A minor portion of what causes sexual harassment is that the culprit is still unaware that what he did was illegal, because what he did was so insignificant, such as whistling, sexist comments, invitation to have sex, and other verbal acts. And it usually happens as a result of the perpetrator's motivation, as well as the chance to engage in harassing behavior, as well as the stimulus provided by the victim. When the attacker has more power than the victim, sexual harassment happens. Next, Komnas Perempuan reported in early March that there had been 431,471 complaints of harassment against women in 2019. There were 4,989 cases of sexual harassment out of the total. 64% in Indonesia women have been subjected to sexual harassment or violence. Since 2012, the number of cases in Indonesia has surged by 700%. Throughout 2020, the COVID-19 pandemic has increased the amount of sexual assaults because Komnas Perempuan received 461 reports of sexual violence in the first 5 months of the pandemic. In reality, when compared to 2018, the number of cases in 2019 has decreased. According to him, the pandemic phase has the potential for widespread gender-based violence, particularly in the domestic realm, sexual assault against women. This is owing to the community restricting mobility, which allows everyone to spend more time at home. Sexual harassment does not just occur in public setting. It has recently become a popular target for the sexual criminals in the academic setting. For these sex criminals, social media has also become a tool. They terrorize the victim with as if they are unconcerned about the damage they will have. As evidenced by multiple incidents, victims are occasionally defined by their own dread. So instead of battling, opt to keep silent. They are based on fear, thus they are unsure of what treatment they should receive. Victims frequently choose silence over speaking because many of his closest friends and family members blame him without offering positive support. Everyone has a responsibility to protect others from sexual harassment and violence. It can be avoided in a number of ways, including refusing all strange requests and then daring to fight back. Can be avoided in a variety in methods, including 1. Make a social circle that is healthy for you. 2. Get out of the way right away if you notice indicator of a sex-related habit that has become a joke and is accepted as usual in a workplace. 3. Don't retaliate in the same way if someone sexual harasses you. It is preferable to notify authorities as soon as you have the evidence. 4. Seek and receive help you people who can help you deal with the sexual harasser. Current occurrence could continue to rise year after year. As a result, eradicating sexual harassment requires a collaborative effort from individual behavior to shared culture. And if everyone is concerned about sexual harassment, the indications will be decreased or even eliminated if everyone works together to avoid it. And last, including sexual education is the primary technique for reducing sexual violence and harassment, particularly in neighborhood schools. In these scenario schools or educational institute must recognize that education is about instilling values including religious values, cultural values, and social values. In addition to importing knowledge, we can then work together to combat sexual harassment. And sexual education is not for teens who have gone through puberty and appropriate. Islam encourage us to learn about sexuality education. If we look further, the Quran also address topic covered by the sexual education curriculum. Not giving sexuality education is a form of sexual abuse. What by Alvin Nicola say because sexual harassment is a matter of human rights. Okay. So many presentation from me. Sorry if there are many mistakes. Thank you very much. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.